Hey everyone, this is Don Johnson with Hot Results Copywriting, and in this video we'll be covering annihilating uncommon business myths and sales lies. And this is a generally like a pretty big topic, and we're not going to cover a lot of the misconceptions and sort of just gossip and rumors that are out there for the online business world. But it's only too common now for a lot of startups and business owners who are starting out, or beginners or novices or amateurs with their business. They're just learning the ropes. And they think of different things like, okay, well, I heard a rumor that you have to like not profit for like 3 to 6 months initially, and then you start seeing profit. And that's when people just kind of just idle and kind of get taken aback, and they don't want to do anything because that's scary. It's like, I'm going to lose money for 3 to 6 months, and where does that come from? It's just a rumor. It's just a myth. It's just a lie. Or that they have to figure out their business paperwork, or figure out the LLC, their limited liability company, before, or the corporation, or whatever they have going on. I mean, that may be a thing later, but focus on your business now. Focus on the actual elements of your business, because no matter what the taxes, the whatever smaller stuff, the taxes and everything else, technically are pretty easy to figure out once you're profiting. Later on, don't worry about that upfront, or even when you have to focus on the real meat, the real actual functionality of your business, because that's another myth, and a lot of business owners would likely disagree with me, but I'm guessing that they don't make very much because they focus on the wrong stuff, and it's a shit situation when you're focused too much on the tax stuff, on the paperwork, and your business doesn't make jack shit. And it's when we believe these rumors, we sometimes accidentally think that our profits and businesses are going to fall out of the sky. And that's when you really need to take a deep breath and take a step back from your business. And honestly, just relax and know that people pass around rumors, basically lies and stuff. Even when regulations and new laws are passed, it often doesn't directly affect you. It does probably affect you in some ways, but just keep focused on what you're doing. Don't allow things to derail your efforts. And it really kind of it's not startling anymore, but it was really shocking how deeply people got thrown off track by, okay, this new regulation came out, we have to put a certain link in our emails when we send to our clients. Okay, then do it. If you believe in that it applies to you, do it. It's not relevant in the larger scope, and it's that fear and sort of like fear mongering in general that literally gets people to not act. They tend to focus on creating a business even before they have anything going. It gets really bizarre how deeply people get thrown off track and kind of get distracted with smaller things that are technically relevant in their own way, but then they get distracted and they don't work on their actual business. It's like, I don't know, trying to get ready to go out on errands, and you just get ready. You don't ever go out on errands, and you don't have any groceries because you never went out on errands. Like, does that make sense? Obviously not. And as long as you know your sales process, and that we have to go back to the main brass tacks, the foundation of what makes a business. And for online businesses especially, you have a main sales page, and your current clients have to be reasonably happy. And if you don't have that, or if you're just a startup, you have to make sure, you have to kind of plan out that your sales message will be adequate, will be satisfying, will be good enough to get your clients coming back for more of your stuff. And we just have to set aside and kind of throw out all the uncommon myths and lies about if it's a belief that you have that's kind of unfounded, like, oh yeah, it takes you might be in a business for a year before you profit. Where does that come from? It's just like a random thought in your head, or online some random dude that you can't verify their earnings or whatever. Don't believe it. Work on your stuff and talk to people who actually know their stuff. And these are the people, honestly, you find them while you're in the trade. No matter your industry, you'll find them in online business, whether e-commerce, traffic salesman, myself, or anybody else who actually has been in there and just kind of has gone through the myths and lies, bullcrap kind of charade and parade and journey. And we know this stuff. It's crap because our businesses are still standing, and we've gone through the fear mongering and the carousel, the little revolving door of just people. Oh, what about that new regulation that was passed out, or what about that thing that could be like good for our business? It's like, if it's relevant to you, go research it. But other than that, work on your business, please. Don't distract me with needless stuff. And it's literally just that you have to concentrate on your business, ensuring that your sales message is strong. Don't get distracted off of that point, because if it's not happening for your business, you won't have profit, you won't have clients. And this is for those who have making sure your current clients are reasonably happy. A lot of people don't even have that because they don't have a sales page, and they don't have a sales page because they got distracted. And if they concentrate too much on the lower end details, meaning the stuff that doesn't matter, they won't get anywhere. And you just need to keep steady and focus, and remove that heavy, foolish weight of stuff, of rumor and myths and lies, so that you can just keep going forward. And honestly, we know in the end, as long as you get a sales process, sales message, sales copy from a decent copywriter, hopefully myself, because I know that a lot of other copywriters just don't give a shit about their clients. That's just speaking bluntly, straightforward. Your sales pages will likely do well as long as you connect yourself with the right people. And I also have a forum that's sort of dedicated to online business stuff. So just reach out there, look there, and you'll see people who are eventually that are doing stuff in their businesses. And that's the whole point of all this, to actually do something positive and productive and practical, functional with your business, so that you're not just idle and spinning your wheels and nothingness. And just make sure you're connected with quality people, a copywriter, myself, hopefully. And if you have any questions, or if you want to just dive into the sales process, or you have a question about product creation, or any other business myths and lies that you've come across and want to know a second opinion about, please reach out, and we'll talk about things. We'll just restore clarity back to your situation. But this has been Don Johnson with Hot Results Copywriting, with a very basic but kind of ethereal and only too common topic, which is annihilating uncommon business myths and lies. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you.